So the MCX8000 has been designed to serve the direct-to-home market, the OTT market, DTTV market and IP. So it's a modular design piece of equipment that is going to cover the whole range of video transmissions no matter how or where you're trying to get to. A lot of thought has been gone into making it operationally viable for an engineer or an operator to take a piece of equipment and actually work on it without any tools. So you can actually pull equipment out, pull equipment in toollessly. So we're actually showcasing how this CA is applied by the MCX8000. This is quite a new feature. We are using the MCX8000. We're using a MediaKind RX1 receiver, and we're using a small satellite receiver to actually demonstrate how the encryption can be applied. You can see on the screen here, we've got a logo up saying it's an encrypted channel just to show that it's actually happening. We've got the video is being sent into the modulator via a small Raspberry Pi. It goes into the modulator. We apply conditional access. The conditional access encrypts the channels. We're pushing it back out of the RX1 into the other side of the modulator on the MCX8000 and up into the satellite receiver, so you can actually see how the whole process works. We can actually demonstrate, I won't do it now, but we can demonstrate how we can switch the conditional access in and out. Getting a lot of interest from customers around here, especially around the numbers of channels that can be encrypted within the actual unit itself. The mantra at the moment seems to be digital first. Linear still has some life in it. So I think the transition eventually will go fully OTT. That is going to take some years to achieve. So while we're going through that transition, the industry is actually making equipment available still that has software loaded on it. This software can actually be loaded onto the equipment, it can be loaded onto COTS, and it can be loaded into the cloud. So that is enabling the transition. So our suppliers are working with us, with the industry, to actually make sure that the transition is achievable. I think from our perspective, we're keeping our customers educated around the developments in all the products that our partners are building up, and we're working with the standards bodies within the broadcast industry. So the standards bodies putting together lots of white papers, working together to ensure that the transition to fully IP, OTT type deliveries, no matter what the medium, whether it's down terrestrial, satellite, over the air, is fully achievable.